morning, guys and girls. B2 here, checking in with Idle Heroes, and I thought it'd be fun to take a look at dailies and how to, like a beginner's guide almost, like how to accumulate some of the sapphires and different questions that I get along the way. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do on a typical day here. And so if you look, when you log right in, you're going to see a bunch of red dots. Those are kind of the places you want to go to. Now, Black Friday is kind of a special event. If you had some VIPs and some sapphires saved up, you would be able to purchase a few nice things, but I'm not that high a VIP because I don't pay that often, and so I don't get much there. Cool Events is a button that you're going to see every single day. It's going to be red every single day, and it's going to show you what's going on for weekly events, monthly events, and then just kind of cool things. Limit events are basically weeklies. This is the Profit Summon, which I just did the video on there. If you want to click to it, it's in my playlist for there. It'll be really good. You do the Profit Orbs and the Heroic Miracle at the same time every month. It is the single way to boost. And then your monthlies, I'm going to do a different video about the monthly events because I could talk for probably a half an hour on those, why they're important and why you want to do them as frequently as possible. If you see mine are done, I think I need one quest, a 6-star here. Fusion and Awakening, like this is going to be where you get extra ribbons, some 2s and 4s. So I got 8 extra ribbons this month without completing anything else besides these monthlies. And of course, Broken Spaces, where you're going to get lots of cash, lots of ribbons out of here. They've reworked it, so if you see some older videos by some folks, you're going to notice that it's just not going to make sure my sound's down on there. Okay. If not, it starts making clicking noises. So, but on the Broken Spaces, and I'll show you here, we're going to go ahead and set a line up real quick and then give it a whirl. But you'll see I only have like 9% left or something weird, but you'll see that I have 7% left, which is probably going to take me about 15 to 20 battles just based on where I'm at. So no big deal. But if you look past the old levels, that was what the rewards were, 24 million, 2 extra ribbons. If you come into this one, I'm going to get another 2 ribbons, but I'm going to get 40 million. You're going to need that. So then on the monthly packages, weekly packages, those are things for sale. And then the last one's the Brave Trial. I don't really mess with that a whole lot. I should more. I guess I just don't play the game enough to get that far into it. But as far as dailies, you're going to work in a U shape from the avatar where it says check-in at the top left and kind of all the way through your screen. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to click on check-in at the top left, do my daily check-in for progress. I'm 24 of 30. They give you all kinds of sapphires, extra shards for a 5-star, some heroic summoning scrolls. But mostly the sapphires is what you want. Then I'm going to come down. I'm going to clear off my mailbox and then get that set. I'm going to click on the people icon. I'm going to claim and send, and then I'm going to launch into my quick explorer. And the reason why you do that is it gives you gear and different types of rewards on there. So you want to keep your friends up. And then the sapphires for the check-in, that's 100 gems. So you can basically get 150 gems every day just for logging in and clicking a couple of buttons. Then I'm going to work on my tavern. And then what I typically do is I've done it 2 different ways before. I've saved up them all. I've only, I do 3 stars and above. You'll find your rhythm in there, but basically you won't have to re-roll, and I'm going to show you what I mean. I just complete them all now. I don't try to save them up or be fancy, just because it completes every month. If you play every single day, you're going to complete your monthly for this quest on here. So the 5-star I'm going to take because that's 82 extra gems, and then I take the 3s. I don't re-roll any other 3s because it's kind of pointless. But now I have all these at the top where I don't have much. I'm going to refresh it here for 60 gems, and then see I got them back already with 10 extra basically. So yeah, that's 70 with these 2. So I made more on there, but I'm going to go ahead and take these 3 stars because they're okay, and then re-roll again, and then I'll take these 3-star shards on here. I'm okay with that, and then move on, right? So I get to use one of these for an extra one. Let's re-roll this one a couple of times, and then we'll see what we get. Yep, there we go. So I ended up with 4 refreshes. I got 8 extra gems from it. That's kind of hit or miss whether or not you can make up the difference in the gems. Then I go down to the marketplace, and I include this with the dailies because I always buy the Profit Orb every single day for 500 gems, and then the arena tokens for 300k. And the reason I get that is because that's how you can make extra money and earn extra stuff, right? So you'll see I'm starting to collect some more red dots around the circle. The next one's the wishing fountain. I'm going to go in. You just make 2 wishes here. So you always hope for the best, right? But it usually is. It usually ends up on purple. Oh, a little gear item there. Yep, junk as usual. Now the important part is this: is they have a store in here, and I've got 9290 saved up, so I eventually can purchase another 5-star. If you don't like that 5-star that's up there, you can refresh and try to get a different one. Goose or Fat Moo. There's never really anything great on there, but sometimes you're going to need that one extra 5-star to fuse something on there, and you're going to want to go ahead and do that. So now I get out of here and I go to my summoning circle. I take my free here, and you'll notice that I have almost 69 heroic summons. We're going to go ahead and take that. A couple of things happen here. This bar advances 10 at the top, where the little thing is right here. I can't click on the screen. There we go. See that little guy? Once he gets to 1,000, you get another free 5-star on there, which is nice. And then you can use your friendship summons too, which I don't usually. I just save up until I get about 1,000 of those. Then I'm going to come to the Celestial Island. This is something that takes forever to build, it seems like, but once you get it completely built out, it's going to be just a generator for you. So you click on the blimp here, it takes you to the island. You click on the chest, it's just another, I don't know, time investment, really. It's like a mini game within the game, but it does give you stone voids. It gives you shards, and then you can smash it and do them all at one time. So I'm going to say Barton, Horus, Valk, go through with Heartwatcher, Aspen, and Belrain. That's pretty much my lineup. Set my highest mon there and click it off. Boom. Then I'm back. So the island's done for this round, and it's going to produce some mail for you. Nope, did I do the other one? Oops, sorry. Celestial Island, the boss here, Nest of Void. Let's smash this. And I've not played on my iPad very much, but I kind of dig it, so I've been playing more. I guess the order doesn't really matter on here. We're going to just smash it anyway. And then set them on and smash. It's just an extra 32k gold. It's not a lot, but I guarantee you the more you do this, it does add up, especially on this island where you can collect from these little nodes. It doesn't seem like a lot, but you're also getting sapphires from here per day, right? So if you look, you're going to get a certain amount. There's a capacity of 30. It's 60 gems per day, and you have 2 of those going. So that's another 120 added to the 150 you get just for checking in and clicking your 100. You're at 300 gems a day without even rolling any over here Tavern Quest. So it's worth it for sure. Go to the campaign. You have to click that 5 times. So what I do is I normally just wait and I just click it a few extra times just to pull the daily quests out of here, because you have to collect 5 times. I could do it throughout the day, but for me, I just like to have it completed and move on, right? So one more time here, and then we'll be able to pop out. Important to also realize that these little boxes down here require levels, and so you can't advance until you get the correct level on there. Then I hit the arena, go to the Crown League and join. I'm ranked 39th, but I really don't focus this, and I'm going to show you why. You're going to laugh. Let's get this guy, Jay the Minion. Wow, I just have not played it all on my iPad. And you know what? Let's swap these out. Sorry, a little bit too fast on the clicker for my iPad. Boom, there we go. Set our mon. Once you do it the first time, it'll go, but I just normally do this on my phone, right? Now, I should have just hit skip the battle, but we'll go ahead and watch it. It's going to be an easy battle. Horus is pretty much going to wipe the team right here. Ready? And Horus. Boom. He's gone. That's my big guy. My damage guy. And then you pick a prize. Sometimes it's money. Sometimes it's gems, which is nice. But see, we can move up in the battles. I'm going to... let's try shards. I haven't fought him before, but we're going to skip battle. It makes it a lot quicker. You go right to the victory screen, take your prize, 5 gems, 5 sapphires, and you can see I'm moving up the rankings pretty quick, and you can just basically do this to as high as you want to get within the rankings. I don't focus on that a whole lot, and I'll show you why, because in the top 10, Coffin is our alliance, our guild, and of the top 4 right there, Pharaoh's actually with us too. KSK's with us. Doi Cow is with us. Hasdrubabble, John, they're all with us. So you can see Coffin all the way down there. So if I just try to go right to the top of it, I'm just going to be fighting my own guys, and the prizes aren't really too great unless you're in the top 10. and it's no use for me fighting my own guild. We do pretty good. Now you can do Trial of Champion too. There's no prize for that, but any of the prizes up here, I just traded them all in. Every single month, what I do is when the Prophet Orb comes around, I buy all Prophet Orbs with it. Just it's the quickest way I've found to progress. And again, if you want to know more about that, just go in and watch my video on Prophet Orbs. So Seal Land, I always go in here. Now this one's a fun one. I might do a whole video on this as well. But what I do is I just go right to my highest level and then smash, which is level 9 for Horus. I bet I could probably, let's challenge 10 and see. So you can only do that type of mon in here, so you got to pick the ones that are in there. And I have a Jara hanging out, which is specifically meant for food, actually. I'm going to 10-star her and then raise Horus again, right? So let's see. Nope, I can't get that one. We can watch it, actually. Skip the battle. Let's go. Now, see, down here at the bottom, there's this little skull. It tells you that if you have all shadow on your battle team, you get 20% more hit points and a 20% armor break. If you had all fortress, you get 10% block, 20% hit points. And it tells you you're going to want to do this, and you're going to want to consider building your team off of one of these. Now, I'm going to do another video about those as well, because it's just for the sake of just doing the dailies right now. We're going to smash it and take our shards, and then take the 144 of the what are those things called, the 4-color crystal. Now those are important because on the prizes, again, if you back out the screen in here, you can buy a 5-star elite with 6,000 of them, so you get about 100 a day. It's going to take you forever to get it, but you know, again, this is one of those daily grindy games where you just go all out with it, right? If you only needed a couple of shards, you can come over here to the 121, which would be you know, right over here for 120. If you had like 39 in your bag and you wanted to buy 11, like that would be a cheap way to get another 5-star. Again, could make the difference between progressing one of your mons or not, right? I would go through the Brave Trial, but there's a whole, I'm telling you, like each individual piece of this could be its own video, so I don't want to go too far into it. Blacksmith is the next one, and what you'll do is you'll just look for items. You need to do 3 of them at least to get to the next one. So you'd need to see how this is 18/3, and it makes 6 to forge, and then it goes to 1 stars, and you click that and you can make 3 of those, and then you'll be able to make the 2-star, and on, right? So what'll happen is if you collect enough of these and you level them up, you'll eventually get to 6-star gear. It takes a while. Those friend quests that we popped on that started the explore, that helps out too, but then you advance into the orange gear, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6-star on that as well. So blacksmithing, and then the last one that you need to finish off is the event raid, and then this will do it by level. And again, we're going to go and just click on our guys. Sorry guys, skip the battle, and then it's going to give you money and perp, which is used for leveling up your mons on there. So challenge, and then once you get up to the top, it's pretty much just skip the battle and hit them all. Again, it's just one of those slow grindy things, right? So once we get past this, I'm going to just finish off my dailies, and then you'll look at what the rewards were, and it's 10 of 10 completed daily quests. So the highest Midas Hand of Gold, send out 5 hearts, the Wishing Fountain, the Tavern, the Blacksmith, a basic summon, a heroine summon, 3 battles in the arena, 5 times in the campaign, the event raids, and then claim them all, right? So then that's your daily quest just basically done. But now there's also guild stuff that I'm responsible for as well. So you click the guild button, and then this little green one is going to be where you raise the level of your guild, and we're a level 25 guild, so we can have 27 members. And now the territory, you're going to want to click that because there's some guild quests in here that give you coins as well. Usually about 552 is about average, but it gets money. Get your order, you'll start the new ones. You can actually click and refresh these into a higher one if you click that arrow, and I say, yeah, let's do that. So they went to a 2-star, but I just think that's a waste of money. You're going to grind it out. Don't worry about it. Flame Shrine here is the one we're at today, so we're going to battle in here. And I really wanted to check damage on this today because I've just upgraded Horus on there. And of course we got Melassa again, so I'm going to let it play out a little bit. I want to see some of the hits on Horus for this battle. Level 500, so once they start hitting, my backline's going to fall faster than, I mean, yeah, see, look at that. They're already down half, and one more hit, he's dead. Heart Watcher puts extra damage. My 270 on the back row is Heart Watcher. Belrain with a heal, and then boom, the whole back line's gone on round two. Now my frontliners, see how Horus does this healing effect by himself, and then Valkyrie putting out some damage. So even with the amount of damage that I'm doing, it's still not going to be. There's a little heal. We need this, and then Horus again. Some solid hits, man. But you see how their bars aren't going down? The game is built that way. So this is just to see how much damage you can do on a round with it. Come on, get a hit in, heal up. There we go. Then Horus again. Boom. Looks like King Barton's getting ready to go down. See, Horus has a tremendous amount of block on him, which is nice. But what ends up happening is they just wear him down over time. He's going to need another hit. Oh, and he's out. So let's see, 113, that's not bad. You get 20 stones, but then what you do is you just battle. You get 4 battles with it. So I just cycle it through, and then I end up just doing the quick battle at the top right and skip it to get the total damage. That was only 75 million. And again, I'm kind of a mid-level guy. If you watch some of the higher-end guys on this, they're doing just billions of damage with their team. So we'll get there. That's at 80. And then I want to show you like the bonus calculation for damage on here too at the end of this. So it costs you, I think, 70 sapphires to do the extra 2. Total, and that was a 217. That was a good round. So on the Flame Shrine, if you look at the prize here, there's just tremendous guild coin rewards, and you get extra shards for forest, which is kind of nice because it's just an extra 5-star in a particular house there. So if you click on the ribbon, it tells you there's a multiplier, and the guild damage total was 45 billion right now out of 60. Once you get to 60, the multiplier is going to go, I think, to 2.1. But you'll see, look at Pharaoh, and then Dewey Cow has Drupal. Those guys are just putting out some tremendous damage in here. And I'm usually down around 15 or 16 or 17 right there. So we did 486, kind of respectable for our little squad. But look at that, 10 times damage by these top guys. It's just incredible. So I think my next move is to E5 Horus to get the damage output and sustain. And then maybe start working on my Valk and get that up. So that sustain is up. And then we'll work on it. So that's pretty much how I run my dailies on here. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. And then I just wash, rinse, repeat on that. I don't spend, at this point, I'll log into the game one more time today, usually around evening time, dinner time. And then I will run through just my campaign experience and claim my loot out of there. And then maybe I'll do like Brave Trial or Celestial Island again if it's reset by then. But, that's pretty much the game. And then, as the different events start, that's when you'll go through. So I'll do some more videos on that. Any questions, just hit me up, guys, and I can answer them for you. Have a great day.